screen pass out in the flat, caught, and it's a touchdown for St. Peter's. O'Donnell swinging away, puts it over the shortstop's head. That's a base hit. It'll score one. Ferraz on his way home. Throw is not in time. Going quickly, Bullock takes the snap, throws to the far side. Wide open, touchdown.
In there, called strike three looking. Mulcahy strikes out the side. He's perfect through two.
Now up ahead for the Marauders. Here comes Biggs. They score! Michael Benkovich for St. Peter's Prep. Bounced on the ground to short. Ferraz Fields flip to O'Donnell, one throw on to first in time for a double play. We'll look back out there for the Marauders. He takes the snap, looking over the middle, has a man, and he scores, reels it in. 35, stick on to defenders, 2 on his feet, 20. Once again. Hit in the air to deep center field. Sicka moving on the back at the wall. It's gone! Ellis Reed with a 2-run blast. And the Marauders have a 6-0 lead.
St. Peter's Prep has the best coverage for its student athletes. Why don't you?
Thomason, handoff, has room. He's got the first down. He stays on his feet. Thomason dives. Touchdown! First title since 2016. Phillips with numbers 3-on-1. The finish and a 4-point Pirate lead. Pitch is hit in the air, right field. Reed going back on it. He's still back. He's looking up, and it one hops up against the wall. On his way to score is Harcourt. Heading to third is Sprock. He'll put the brakes on and scamper back to second base. There's a shot and a goal! Charles Giordano to put Seton Hall Prep up 2, and they're 5:37 away. Up by 2. They have a 2-on-1. The puck is jarred free. Mendoza scores! The puck was knocked free right to the stick of Rocco Mendoza, and it's 4-1 Pirates.
One of New Jersey's premier high school basketball teams gets their coverage from D1 Media Pro, and it goes like this.
Finds Floyd to tie things up. Tie game! 62 apiece. 90 seconds. Floyd attacking and throws it down. Corey Floyd. A missed opportunity down low behind the back to Bueno and one. Lawrence with Floyd to lob it up on a slam. Thought about the three. Drive. Here with Corey Floyd after a tough... Wilcher, 3. Got it! Simeon Wilcher is fired up! And Simeon Wilcher all alone with the flush. Right here with Simeon Wilcher. And a pass taken away by Marshall. And he'll throw it down! Tosses it ahead to Valencia. Sering driving and throws it down! He can't get around, and a turnover! Corey Floyd has it. Step through, lay it through the basket. Marcus Cerroti here with Roselle Catholic head coach Dave Boff. Dave, you're coming up.
Now it's your time to join.
Right up the middle, barreling towards the goal line. Baldwin is in for a Vance touchdown.
Right down the middle, man. This guy, and he keep going, and he
the ball's loose.
And they hop back on it, and that's a touchdown.
Short punt, bounces at the 35, fielded at the 40 by Quick, out to the corner. He's got blockers and a lot of green grass in front of him. Cuts back, he's in for a touchdown!
Swing pass in the flat.
If he gets to the corner, he's going to get in the end zone.
Touchdown.
Good job, block. Third down and 17, a handoff, getting to the outside, there's a hole, there's a first down, and all the way to the races is Elijah McWilliams to the house for a touchdown and for an IMIC for a division championship. Over to Floyd, he's open, thought about the 3, drives, baseline. Oh, what a start for Corey Floyd! Free throw line, tries to dump a pass off, gets intercepted. Freeman all the way to the hole. Oh, what a block by Moore! Left to play in the fourth quarter. Cromartie, 3, got it! Davis probes in the corner, 3-pointer, up and down, Brown again! His second straight 3. Roselle Catholic in a hurry. Wilcher back to Bueno. He's going to try and tie it, and he does! Oh, big shots all around!
He can't get around, and a turnover. Corey Floyd has it. Step through, lay in, build the basket.
Here's Kramer. Kramer walking in. Pass in front. They score! 5. Puck comes back out to the point. Gorski with a shot, and then they score! Slap shot from the point. Blocked the side. Here comes Ken Bishop walking in short-handed. He scores! Off the head for the Marauders. Here comes Bigwitz. They score! Michael Benkovich for St. Peter's Prep, and they lead it 3-2. The celebration is underway. The horn sounds, and the Glen Rock Panthers are the McGinnis Cup champions. But that's going to do it. The revenge tour is complete. The Don Bosco Prep Ironmen are the Gordon Cup Conference champions.
When one of the top public high school athletic programs in the state of New Jersey uses the #1 live stream in the nation.
Flip to Carson. He went the 90 yards on the kickoff return. He's trying to finish it off with a touchdown, and he does! Jakai Carson.
Ball court. Passed on over to Capstraw. Capstraw will dive in past 2 players, and she's able to lay it up and score. That is the 1,000-point club type of play right there. You can't ask for better than that one.
Pass across. Stick down by Murphy. Send a shot and deflected. They score!
2 now.
everyone please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance and National Anthem interpreted by the Eastside High School Senior Choir students.
Ready? Salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose rush and bright star there will once find the ramparts we watched were gallantly streamed. How? In the rocket's red glare, bursting and that a flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free? Another round of applause for our Eastside Senior Dance Choir students. Please be seated. Por favor, tome asiento. Por favor, fique sentado. Buenos días. Bon dia. Good morning, graduates, parents, family members, friends, faculty, staff, and honored guests. It is our great pleasure to welcome you to witness this outstanding academic achievement in the lives of these young adults here before us today. The Eastside High School class of 2022. Although your 4 years of high school included times of quarantine and isolation and of fear and struggle, history will also remember these 4 years because of the ingenuity of science and the triumph of the human spirit. Let us be reminded that the students and staff of Eastside High School persisted through these unprecedented challenges, and today we are here to celebrate that. Today we also honor and thank those who have supported our seniors, especially these last 2 years. Even in the darkest of times, there are those who carry light so others can persevere and succeed. To the faculty and staff of Eastside High School, thank you. Thank you for your flexibility, creativity, and willingness to pivot and adapt in order to best support our students. I am proud and honored to serve with you. and guardians of our seniors, thank you. Thank you for the sacrifices you have all had to make to ensure your child continues to learn and achieve. Thank you to this day. I promise you that Ms. Burchett and Mr. Williams, your senior class advisors, collectively willed this day to happen. Thank you to Ms. Burchett and Mr. Williams for all of the hours you've spent supporting our seniors to get us here today. And finally, to the senior class of Eastside High School. Thank you. Thank you for giving us something to celebrate today. Thank you for your determination to succeed, your quest to thrive. Don't ever forget, you accomplished one of life's greatest milestones in the midst of a global pandemic. You are an Eastsider, you have moxie and grit, and there is nothing you cannot do. Congratulations to the class of 2022 and welcome to Eastside High School's 157th commencement ceremony.
Buenos días, graduados, padres, familiares, amigos, profesores, personal y invitados de honor. Es un gran placer para nosotros darles la bienvenida para que sean testigos de este gran logro alcanzado por estos jóvenes que se encuentran ante ustedes hoy. Clase del 2022. Aunque estos 4 años de escuela incluyeron cuarentena, aislamiento, momentos de miedo y de lucha, estos 4 años también serán recordados por la inspiración de la ciencia y el triunfo del valor humano. Recordemos que los estudiantes y el personal de Eastside High School persistieron a través de estos desafíos sin precedentes y hoy estamos aquí para celebrarlo. Hoy también honramos y agradecemos a quienes han apoyado a nuestros graduados, especialmente estos 2 últimos años. Incluso en los momentos más oscuros, hay quienes iluminan el camino para que otros puedan perseverar y tener éxito. Al personal administrativo y docente de Eastside, gracias. Gracias por su flexibilidad, creatividad y habilidad para afrontar el cambio, para poder dar mejor apoyo a nuestros estudiantes. Me siento muy orgulloso y honrado de ser parte de la familia de Eastside. A los padres y tutores de nuestros graduados, gracias. Gracias por enfrentar todos los sacrificios que han tenido que hacer para asegurar que los estudiantes continúen aprendiendo y obteniendo logros este año. Y finalmente, a ustedes, graduados de Eastside High School, gracias. Gracias por darnos algo para celebrar el día de hoy. Gracias por su determinación para triunfar y por su búsqueda de la excelencia. No olviden nunca que ustedes lograron una de las metas más importantes de la vida en medio de una pandemia global. Ustedes son un Eastsider. Tienen valentía y coraje y no hay nada que no puedan alcanzar. Felicitaciones a la promoción de la clase 2022 y bienvenidos a la 157ª ceremonia de graduación de Eastside High School.
Boa tarde, formandos, pais, familiares, amigos, professores, funcionários e convidados de honra. É um grande prazer recebê-los para testemunhar este marco na vida desses jovens. que estão diante de vocês hoje, a classe de 2022. Embora este ano fique marcado na história como um ano de quarentena e isolamento, de medo e luta, também ficará marcado pela engenhosidade e triunfo da ciência e do espírito humano. Lembremos que os alunos e funcionários do Eastside High School persistiram a esses desafios sem precedentes. E hoje estamos aqui para comemorar. Hoje também homenageamos e agradecemos aqueles que apoiaram os nossos formandos, especialmente neste ano. Mesmo nos tempos mais sombrios, existem aqueles que carregam a luz para que os outros possam preservar e ter sucesso. Aos professores e funcionários do Eastside High School, obrigada. Obrigada por sua flexibilidade, criatividade e disposição para dar o melhor suporte aos nossos alunos. Estou orgulhosa e honrada de fazer parte da família do Eastside. Aos pais e responsáveis dos nossos alunos, obrigada. Obrigada pelos sacrifícios que todos vocês tiveram que fazer para garantir que o seu filho, a sua filha, continuassem aprendendo e conquistando durante este ano. E, finalmente, para a turma do último ano do Eastside High School, obrigada. Obrigada por nos dar algo para comemorar hoje. Obrigada por sua determinação para ter sucesso e por sua constante busca pela excelência. Nunca se esqueça de que vocês alcançaram um dos maiores marcos da vida, no meio de uma pandemia global. Vocês são necessários, vocês têm coragem e determinação, e não há nada que vocês não consigam fazer. Parabéns à turma de 2022 e bem-vindos à 57ª cerimônia de formatura do Eastside High School.
On behalf of Eastside High School, we also want to acknowledge and recognize the Newark Board of Education. Thank you to the Newark Board of Education President Don Haynes, Vice Presidents Asia Norton, Verily Santana, and all of the Newark Board of Education members. A special thank you and acknowledgement to our very own Superintendent, Mr. Roger Leone, who is here with us today. And also, a special thank you to Dr. Yolanda Mendez, who is also here with us today. Thank you, Mr. Leone. Thank you for your dedication to ensuring that all of our students have access to an excellent education every day. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Roger Leone, the Superintendent of Newark Public Schools.
Good morning. I am the proud superintendent of all of Newark schools. I want to take this opportunity to recognize East Ward Councilman-elect Mike Silva, Principal Santos, the administration and staff here at Eastside High School. But I want to take a pause. I am very proud of this administrative team, but I'm extremely proud of all of those teachers and staff members. Let's give them a big round. To the parents, to the family members, to the friends, this is the only class, the class amongst all of the classes in the history of this country who have accomplished the most impossible of goals. Let's hear it for the incredible class of 2022. Before I begin, when I became superintendent, and prior to that time when I was principal, I would always wear this gold star. And your keynote speaker today was one of our most incredible principals at Wilson Avenue School, the incredible Principal D'Amico. And when he was a principal, I was not the superintendent. But in conversations with Dr. Santos, who always wears the gold star that I am wearing today, I want to take this opportunity to recognize Principal D'Amico, retired with this gold symbol of excellence. Class of 22, before I do this, I know that you are aware that your principal is making a very important decision, entering another chapter of his life with his retirement from his alma mater, a school that he dedicated his entire career towards improving. Let's give a big round of applause to Principal Dr. Mario Santos. Class of 22, you are very special and you play a very important historic moment for so many reasons. As a result, I will be at 4 ceremonies throughout today, but I had to begin my morning here at Eastside High School. When you began your freshman year, I became your superintendent. And whenever a superintendent was born in Newark and is the superintendent of Newark, the school system is always headed for greatness, and you are incredible evidence of that reality. You're the largest high school in the city of Newark. You have 1,000 students on honor roll every marking period. You have an overwhelming over 50 students not only receiving a high school diploma, but your college associate's degree today. You are a comprehensive high school with a magnet touch. Let me repeat that. You are a comprehensive high school with a magnet touch. You are Newark's first class in 25 years to have attended high school all 4 years, while our schools have been under control rather than state operation. The transition to local control began in 2018 when you began your freshman year. And you're the first class to have attended high school entirely under my administration. For that reason, your class will always hold a special place in our hearts and in minds. A big congratulations to you. You are also the class that had its high school years totally disrupted by a global pandemic. Because of COVID, 2 of your 4 years have been like no other high school experience in our history. Unfortunately, you have seen sickness and death like no other teenagers should have ever had to witness. You have experienced remote instruction in isolation from teachers, classmates, and friends, like no students before you have ever had to experience. And you survived, and we survived with you. On the very bright side of things, thanks to remote instruction, you have become more adept in using technology than any student ever before you. And the challenges of surviving the pandemic have prepared you for the future in a way that no students before have had. You have learned the virtues of flexibility and patience because you had to. You have developed confidence that you can get through anything. You have shown great resilience that despite the worst of odds, even through a global pandemic, you can and do bounce back. And with the return to in-person instruction, you have come back to appreciate just being together. Please keep that with you as you go on to college and careers, the great gift of being together. Please keep in touch with your high school teachers, classmates, and friends. Members of Newark's high school class of 22 have made noteworthy accomplishments indicative of that confidence and resilience. Here are just a few quick accomplishments. $77 million in college scholarships on these grounds and in this city today. You have saved your parents almost $13 million by taking college classes while you are in high school. 146 associate's degrees, and over 50 of them right here today. 434 of you with the highest academic standards ever experienced in Newark's history. At every ceremony today, I am issuing a $4,000 scholarship to one senior for college who has demonstrated academic excellence and, simply put, is just an all-around great person. In this school, we are proud to announce that we had many students who qualified for this award. However, there is only one recipient. This senior is unaware of this award until right now. Ladies and gentlemen, the superintendent's $4,000 scholarship award at Eastside High School goes to Melissa de Almeida. $4,000, baby! Don't go too far. Don't go too far. Joining me and representing me for the rest of the ceremony is Dr. Yolanda Mendez, a little girl from Newark, the first Puerto Rican to be in charge of all of human resource services in Newark. And in her hand are two contracts, one here and the other one at University High School. Melissa de Almeida is the first student in Newark's history who, when she signs that document today in front of all of you as witnesses and everyone watching away from here today, that document says she will be a Newark teacher in September 2026, and that is a $62,000 scholarship. I got so excited. That is a $62,000 contract to work in Newark School. A big congratulations, sir. A few weeks ago, I honored 434 students for academic excellence with a GPA of 3.5 and higher. And I told everyone at that meeting that at graduation, I would be issuing two laptops. Here's the first one. Ladies and gentlemen, the top student at Eastside and the top student in Newark, Derek Rainho. I learned something very important about this young man literally a couple of minutes ago. He graduated from my elementary school, Hawkins Street School. This is very important, sacred ground for me. So even though I said we were only giving out 2 laptops at the other high school, we are giving out 3 at this one. Y'all ready? Francisca Huoga. Carlos Perales. Let's give all three of them a big round of applause. Finally, a few days ago, the NJSIAA, the scholastic program that governs over New Jersey, honored the scholar athletes from each high school. She has already received this award. I want her to stand and take a big, great round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, the Eastside High School scholar athlete, Daphne Fenn. Congratulations. Class of 22, the standards are high. You are leaping and taking great big bounds. Congratulations, and we will be watching you. We will be watching you because we know greatness is amongst you. Congratulations, and may God bless all of you.
Thank you, Superintendent Leone. On behalf of Eastside High School, we welcome and congratulate newly elected East Ward Councilperson, Mr. Michael Silva. He did not go to Eastside. He went to St. Benedict's, but we don't hold it against him. Please help me in welcoming Mr. Mike Silva.
Thank you, everyone. I can't tell you what a great honor it is to be here. I want to thank Dr. Leone and Dr. Santos for allowing me to come here and say a few brief words to you. When I started on this journey to become councilman 9 months ago, people told me it couldn't happen. People were coming up to me every day saying, Mike, you have no chance. There's no way you can win this race. Well, I'm standing here in front of you, and on July 1st, I'll be sworn in as the new councilman of the East Ward. So my message to you guys, ladies and gentlemen here, don't let anybody ever tell you that you can't do it. Don't let anybody ever tell you that it's impossible. You are the future of this city. You are the future of this state. You are the future of this country. The next council person in the East Ward, the future of the city of Newark is sitting right here. So once again, thank you for allowing me to be here. I'm humbled, I'm honored. You're the first class in the history of my career as councilman, so you'll always live in my heart. God bless you all, and to all the parents, I know there's a sacrifice because I have a son who's in high school, so give yourselves a round of applause to all the parents. Thank you.
Today marks the graduation of the class of 2022, and it also marks the final time Dr. Mario Santos will address us all as our principal. Thank you, Dr. Santos, for your years of service and dedication and devotion to challenge all of us at Eastside to dare to be great. Please help me in showing some love for the one, the only. I doubt he's going to give us 3 minutes of silence. Our very own Dr. Mario Santos.
Thank you, Meg. Gotta put on the glasses. It's getting to that age. Love you too, guys. Remember, as the councilman said, Councilman Silva, about the word impossible. Whenever anyone says that to you, you say, oh, wait a minute. Let me break up that word. I'm possible. You are always possible. Your dreams are always possible. 17 years ago, the words, yes, dare to be great, were placed at the entrance of Eastside High School. These words are a daily reminder that being great is a choice. A choice between habits of success and habits of failure. And for the past 4 years, you were often reminded that choosing the path of failure as a destination was not an option. You were reminded that making every day a great day was a choice. Make it a great day or not. The choice is yours. So today, you stand here as a result of always choosing it to make it a great day, no matter what. A day of remarkable success. And so I challenge you to continue following that path of success. Your success. I challenge you to seek your passion, your love. I challenge you to fulfill your true purpose in life. Always be true to yourself and always be true and loyal to those you love. I challenge you to be a great human being. In the words of someone I dearly love and admire, an amazing human being, Marianne Williamson. You are brilliant, gorgeous, talented, and fabulous. And it's not in some of us, it's in all of us. Você é brilhante, magnífico, talentoso e fabuloso. E não está em só alguns de nós, está em todos de nós. Usted es brillante, magnífico, talentoso y fabuloso. Y no está solamente en algunos de nosotros, está en todos nosotros. Believe in your dreams. Believe in yourself. If you don't, you will. Never forget, once an East Sider, always an East Sider. And I say, drop the microphone.
It's now my great honor to bring up one of my favorites in a sea of so many of my favorites. Senior class president, Miss Anna Moda.
Robert D. D'Amicio was born on North 6th Street in Newark, New Jersey in 1943 and grew up in the city's North Ward. Mr. Dr. Amicio attended St. Lucy's and St. Rose of Lima elementary schools, graduating with highest honors. Following graduation, he attended high school at Our Lady of the Valley in Orange, where he received letters for football and academics, graduating with honors in the top of 5 of his class. Mr. D'Amicio attended City Hall University Mr. Dr. D'Amicio attended City Hall University, graduating cum laude in 1964 with a bachelor degree in clinical psychology. He continued his education by teaching. It's really long, guys. He attended King University and received a master's degree in elementary education, graduating cum laude in 1969. During the same year, Mr. D'Amicio transitioned to Miller Street School as an elementary teacher, and within a couple of years became Title I coordinator of the largest program in the city of Newark. In 1973, Robert D'Amicio became Title I coordinator of Oliver Street Elementary School. By 1976, he took the position of vice principal. During this time, from 1970 to 1976, he took a program of studies in Fordham University, receiving a master's in administration and supervision, fulfilling all requirements for a PhD in administration and supervision. In September of 1987, Robert D'Amicio became the principal of Wilson Avenue School. During the time, he increased the attendance of staff and students to over 95% in the first year and maintained that level for 20 years. He increased the standards in academics reflected in the proficiency levels of the EWT, GEPA, and NJASC respectively. He developed the theme of performing in arts and science within the school, leading to both an increase of science and math scores, as well as a change in the school name to Wilson Avenue School of Performing Arts and Sciences. Mr. D'Amicio also instituted the school's first marching band, band, chorus, computer lab, science lab, as well as myriad extracurricular activities, sports programs, and wrote the words and music to the school spirit song. Mr. Dionisio retired from Wilson Avenue in 2007 with a long list of certifications, affiliations, and accolades, including elementary school certificates, supervisor certificate, principal certificate, and superintendent certificate. He is affiliated with the City Administration and Supervisors Association, Newark Teachers Union, Title I Project Coordinators Association, Fordham University School Administrators Association, American Federation of School Administrations, Association of Supervisors and of Curriculum Development, Third Degree Knights of Columbus, and the National Rifle Association. He received recognition from the Bernardo Croft Association for additional and administrative leadership, the Board of Education of Newark for 41 years of dedicated and exemplary services, Newark Municipal Council Resolution for recognition of service, Principal of Wilson Avenue, City Administrators and Supervisors Association Leadership Award for Service and dedication to the Newark School District. Heritage Registry of Who's Who in the 2008 edition, the Outstanding Educators Award from the African American Administrators Association, and the Newark YMCA Sports Legends 10th Principals Award of Excellence in the State of New Jersey for educational leadership. The most endearing of all accolades, according to Mr. Dionisio, was the 15 former students inspired to be educators, returning to him as teachers under his peer review, as well as the opportunity to groom 8 individuals as vice principals, with 5 of them becoming principals and 1 assistant superintendent. In his personal life, he married the love of his life 55 years, Carolyn. During that time, he and his wife raised 2 children, a girl Merlina and a boy Robert Jr. Now, I would like to invite keynote speaker Robert D. Dionisio.
Thank you. Good morning, Superintendent, Mr. Leone, Principal, Dr. Santos, honored guests, parents, and last but not least, Eastside High School graduating class of 2022. This day, I come before you to celebrate your graduation, which is a stepping stone for many on the road of life as you pursue your particular endeavor. For some, it may represent the last graduation. However, the pursuit remains the same. To the many who take a long path in furthering their education, no matter what it is, may your troubles be few and your accomplishments many. And in retrospect, always thank your school, its staff, and your administration for laying the foundation that sets you on the right path, whatever it may be in the future. It is this matriarchal symbol in our community, the school, that the administration, the faculty, and parents work together, molding the new future generation. Students are very malleable at this time, and molding is very challenging. Kudos to the parents and staff for this fruitful symbiosis. In furthering your career, you have to be goal-oriented and strive for excellence through perseverance. That is the motto for Wilson Avenue School, of which I was a principal for 20 years. And the educational record for the school during my tenure speaks of itself. To the 58 graduates who are receiving an associate's degree in pursuit of a career, and especially in education, please make sure when you enter this field of education, you possess the love of children, moral compass, and a passion for your teaching. These aforementioned ingredients will always make you and your charge successful. I have seen in my 41 years as an educator in my hometown of Newark, many who failed in certain areas of their professionalism. This in turn reflects on the innocent children who are under their purview. This lack of professionalism may literally change the person for the rest of his or her life. This cannot be. If we do not encourage our students and whet their appetites with meaningful instruction, they will fail and be stymied on the road of success in life. This counsel of mine is also applicable to everyone else graduating. You have to enjoy your work, whatever it may be, and this will afford you success. The graduates out there who represent our youth are truly the lifeblood of a community. You literally keep it alive. I have seen in my lifetime parts of our city suffer what I call an endemic malaise. Young people leaving in droves and leaving the elderly who cannot sustain the lifeblood of the community. The banks close, the churches close, schools close, and stores move out, leaving nothing but atrophy. You who are graduating and entering diverse fields are the lifeline to making a community thrive. Take pride in yourself and where you live. In closing, I wish you Godspeed and good luck in your future endeavors. Go Eastside Red Raiders. God bless.
Alumnus of the class of 1945, Rocco Vito Nobile was an exemplar of an East Side High School scholar athlete. He made All-City in baseball, basketball, and football, was awarded Most Valuable Athlete, and was offered several college scholarships. Rocco was also named Most Romantic and Best Athlete by his fellow students at East Side High School. During his senior year, Mr. Nobile turned down the college scholarships and enlisted in the United States Navy to serve his country during World War II. Mr. Nobile went on to become an instructor at the San Diego County Office of Education's Juvenile Hall Education Program. He was quickly promoted to head teacher and then principal. He served as a role model to his students and provided an engaging educational environment during their stay at Juvenile Hall. He earned the nickname Rocky after the release of the famous film, The which he carried with pride as a symbol of overcoming obstacles to succeed.
Hello, I'm Dr. Mario Santos, principal of Eastside High School. It is with great honor that I name Rocco Vito Nobile to be the 2022 inductee of Eastside High School's roster of Superior Merit.
Once an Eastsider, always an Eastsider.
What an honor to share the title of Eastsider with Mr. Rocco Vito Nobile. It's my great pleasure to introduce Miss Sandy Nobile, Rocco's wife, who is here all the way from California to accept the reward on Rocco's behalf. Please join me in welcoming Miss Sandy Nobile.
Not a professional speaker, soon determined. And thank you for putting me right after the keynote speaker. But I do know this, once an Eastsider, always an Eastsider. No truer words have been uttered in, I guess it's like 111 years. Although my husband Rocky moved to California in 1956, and I'm a native San Diegan, I can tell you that during our 30-year marriage, I often said, you can take the man out of Newark, but you can never take the Newark out of the man. And that is truly meant as a compliment. Congratulations, Eastside High School class of 19, you can tell how old I am, of 2022. My Rocky is shining down on you from above. I was going to say raining because I think that's what was predicted, but I think he also had something to do with the weather. In any event, Rocky is celebrating with you today. I promise to be brief, as I actually remember being a high school graduate and sitting where you all are, and I'm looking at your faces, and I can tell you want nothing more than to accept your diploma as one of the biggest accomplishments of your life, and not to mention to undoubtedly have a huge celebration afterwards. Just please be safe. Saying thank you seems too little for everything that this honor means for me to accept this on behalf of my husband, Rocco Rocky Nobile, who passed away. Here he is. That's my Rocky. On May 6th, before he could travel here with me today to accept this in person, his bright smile would have lit up this entire stadium. Principal Dr. Mario Santos, thank you, and the entire faculty for this prestigious honor. I wish you could have met my husband. He would have patted you on the back and said, "Thanks, champ." Athletic director and so much more, Mr. Adrian Bosalasco. You have worked tirelessly and unselfishly coordinating with my friend Matt Fuller back in San Diego for the past few months to make this an over-the-top commemoration for Rocky. Words cannot appropriately express how full my heart is for your kindness. Not to mention recreating the most valuable athlete award plaque. Rocky talked about having earned this but never actually got to accept the trophy because he left high school in April of his senior year, and his sister accepted it on his behalf. And I don't think he ever forgave her for not actually getting that trophy to him. So I can assure you that that plaque, the recreated plaque, will be in a place of honor in our home back in California. Mr. Andrew Turan, instructor in the Visual, Technical, and Performing Arts Department. and the amazing and talented students under his leadership who put together the wonderful video which you just saw, which I know they had to rework at the last minute. It was shown at my husband's celebration of life on June 12th, and I can tell you, there were tears shed and there were many, many compliments about the wonderful job that you did producing this video. It's spectacular, and Rocky would have thanked you for being called out for being the original Rocky, not Sylvester Stallone, with all due respect, although he loved each and every one of those Rocky movies and watched them over and over again. It was brilliant of you to put that photo of Sly Stallone, because that truly did capture what my husband Rocky was, a true champion. So thank you. I don't know where the students are, but from the bottom of my heart, and my husband's, thank you. To his niece, and she's gonna kill me, Patty Brechka, and his nephew, Dennis Bugnowski, who are in the audience out there somewhere. Thank you for being here today to support me. And no, Patty, I'm not gonna wish you a happy birthday today, so you don't have to be mad at me later. I will close with this. I know you want to get out of here, and I know it's late to go. Rocky was passionate about finding everyone's potential, especially students who may have found themselves, unfortunately, kind of a little bit wayward, and maybe ended up on the wrong side of the law. That he never judged them, nor he gave up fighting for them. You kind of see the Rocky connection here, right? So it dawned on me when I saw the video. He was on the local news station when he retired in 1990. When it aired on the news, he said, and I'm going to try to imitate him a little because he's, from Newark and I'm not. I was leaving a classroom and the students who I'd not really met before said, "Hey, Rocky, when I grow up, I want to be just like you." Rocky replied on air, "That was the biggest compliment that I could ever get." Reminds me of a famous Dr. Seuss quote. To the world, you might be one person, but to one person, you might be the world. Rocky was that one person, and he would want each and every one of you, to be that one person too. On behalf of Rocky and his entire family, thank you for this prestigious honor.
So on behalf of Eastside, the Eastside High School Roster of Superior Merit Award is awarded to Mr. Rocco Vito Nobile. This award is a symbol of your commitment to the Eastside High School community as a teacher, a coach, a leader, and most importantly, as a Red Raider. Once an Eastsider, always an Eastsider. Help me welcome Mr. Anthony Tavares to the stage.
It's a great honor today to be introducing Marion Bolden as our honorary roster of Superior Merit. Marion Bolden served as superintendent of the Newark Public Schools from July 1999 until July 2008. Newark was and is the largest school district in the state of New Jersey, with an approximate enrollment of 44,000 when she was in charge. As superintendent, Dr. Bolden worked to create the village it takes to raise a child. Under her leadership, the district made important strides forward, implementing numerous initiatives that impacted on the district's instructional and financial programs, as well as the facilities. Instructionally, significant improvement in the areas of language arts, mathematics, and science are measured by state-mandated assessments were made. The district had the highest percentage of statewide of 3- and 4-year-olds enrolled in early childhood programs. and a major part of the high school reform focused on the establishment of career academies in all secondary schools. During her charge, high school graduation rates doubled, and success in national debate and robotics competitions, international travel, leadership developed, provided enriched experience to the high school program. Under Dr. Bolden's direction, great strides were made in the areas of operation and finance. A new financial system allowed for consistent progress toward providing the quality service that schools deserve, and reports to the states were both timely and accurate. The district was awarded the Certificate of Excellence in Financial Reporting for 3 of the last 4 years under her tenure, as well as Master Facilities Award for 2 consecutive years. Prior to her appointment as superintendent, Dr. Bolden served as Associate Superintendent of Teaching and Learning for the Newark Public Schools from '96 to '99. In that capacity, she was responsible for curriculum, instruction, and assessment. As Associate Superintendent, Dr. Bolden implemented the core curriculum content standards and was responsible for staff development. Additionally, Dr. Bolden served as Director of Mathematics from '89 to '96. As Director, Dr. Bolden initiated the district-wide annual Math Fair and Math Olympics. She also introduced algebra as a math course for 8th graders and launched the Algebra Project, a staff development program for elementary math leaders. Dr. Bolden has received many awards for educational and community service to this district and city. An award that she's most proud of establishes her as the godmother of Newark children. She has been featured in several books. Born and raised in Newark, New Jersey, Marion Bolden is the proud mother of 2 daughters and grandmother of 2 grandchildren. She's a graduate of Montclair State University with a BA in Math Education and an MA in Teaching and a Doctorate of Humane Letters from Bank Street College of Education at the University of the State of New York. Dr. Bolden began her career as a math teacher at Barringer High School and retired in 2008 after 40 years of service in the district. Marion Bolden is a profound believer in the motto that all children can and will learn. Dr. Bolden could not be here today. Accepting her award on her behalf is Miss Naparano and Coach Garvin, along with myself. Dr. Bolden was always a huge fan of our program, our school, so congratulations, Dr. Bolden.
Dr. Bolden had wanted me to read this to you, to Dr. Santos, and to my Eastside family. Thank you for honoring me today. I know you're proud and will continue to be one of your biggest supporters. Congratulations to the class of 2022. Come back and give back. I love you, and congratulations to Dr. Santos. We're very proud of you. Thank you.
Now, one of my favorite parts of graduation. Let's hear from some of our students. It is my great honor to introduce our salutatorian and valedictorian. Salutatorian Brian Januario and valedictorian Mr. Derek Rainu.
Congratulations to the class of 2022, who for the most part had the unwavering determination to be something great throughout the years. I thank every family member, counselor, teacher, and friend who has pushed this idea of greatness onto me. And in return, I'll attempt to repay greatness with more greatness. Like a disease, greatness spreads more greatness, but unlike COVID, greatness has no end. I believe we're at the end of this era plagued by social isolation, just like how we're at the end of our high school days. It's important to keep in mind the impact of an ending, good or bad. To know how to remember it so it doesn't crumble to dust, but not to the point where it becomes your only crutch. In our years here, I know a lot of you have tried to find meaning in the things you have to do, searching for an end so you can actually start. And I won't say I'm not guilty of that, but I've learned that the passions we all strive for usually lock behind mental barriers we lay out in our minds. We overcome this with the people we meet along the way, the things we teach each other, even though our time together might end, it only takes a fleeting moment to make us grow. Besides the massive amount of students may seem like a burden at times, but the true power of these numbers are the multitude of impacts that can prove to be timeless. Someone somewhere had to be influenced by you to some capacity. So is anything really pointless when your presence itself spreads quicker than COVID? May your creativity be your shining light, class of 2022.
Alright. Congratulations, the class of 2022. It feels weird when I say that, 2022. Wow, we really made it this far, no matter how many times some of us said that we were going to drop out. 4 years. 4 years of what we can all agree was a time period of just pure chaos. Chaos that we all have the privilege to say that we overcame and pushed through, even when it seemed like we couldn't. At this rate, is there really anything we can't do? Look at us, kids who once believed that we would never walk the stage because of the pandemic. Look at what we're doing now. We are all authors, but waiting to finish this chapter of life. That is perseverance and determination at its finest. Characteristics that we all hold, regardless if you are aware of it or not. Over the past 13 years, we have grown our understanding of not only math, English, and science, but who we are as people. Over the past 13 years, we have created friendships and lost them on the way. Over the past 13 years, we have always wanted to grow up. That as we're here today, we could say that growing up is something that should never be rushed. Over the past 13 years, we have jumped from class parties to field trips to submitting essays. Over the past 13 years, we have prepared ourselves for this day, to close this chapter of life and start the next chapter that awaits us. Looks like the day has finally come. The day in which some of us were and are afraid to accept. There's no more ignoring it. Today is the day that even though some of us wanted to come sooner, are afraid to say that this is it. 13 years ago, we started this journey of ours, clueless of the start of our golden years that we all look back on. 13 years ago, 2009, our parents were excited to be a witness of the start of our educational path, and now they are here to watch us to take our final steps. If possible, will everyone please stand and face the crowd? On behalf of the class of 2022, we would like to thank the parents, those who believed in us, and those who supported us to this point. Without the support of you guys, we wouldn't be here today. You may now take a seat. Take pride in being an author and closing this chapter of life. Be excited to write the next one, and the next one, and the next one. Like the Black Mamba once said, may you always remember to enjoy the road, especially when it's a hard one. We can all agree that this road was nowhere near easy. Do not forget where you came from and take pride in who you guys are. We as a class are once again moving forward together and pushing through the challenges that are waiting us. Take in the moment. Seriously. Every single one of you. And one last thing. Some question what would you do if you never walked the stage? I guess we'll never know. Congratulations. After 13 years, we finally did it.
You know where they got tough drinks at? Yo. Yeah, that's the way. Come out. Andy's shoes! Mr. Shoe! Andy Shoe!
Little roast of Dr. Mario Santos. On behalf of all of us, sir, thank you for all you've done. Thank you for the bottom of our hearts. Thank you for supporting us, moving the school forward. Okay. National Honor Society.
What the fuck?
In 1921, students at Eastside High School made this torch, symbolizing the unending quest for knowledge and the spirit of our school. Each year since then, the torch has been passed forward from the senior class to the junior class. As the class of 2022 holds this torch for the last time, we look back on our years at Eastside with pride in what we have achieved, joy in the many wonderful times you have shared, and sadness that these years are coming to an end. And now, the class of 2022 passes the torch to the class of 2023. In doing so, we, for the class of 2023, all of the wish for the class of 2023. We challenge you to maintain the spirit and high standards this torch civilizes and to celebrate the rich history it has afforded us as Eastsiders. Class of 2023, the torch is now yours. Your years as the leader of Eastside now begins.
It is my honor, on behalf of the class of 2023, to accept the torch from your hands. On behalf of the class of 2023, we congratulate the class of 2022. You have made it. You are graduating, and you have made us all very proud. The class of 2023 promises to continue the proud tradition of spirit and excellence that started over a century ago. You leave the torch and your school, our school, in good hands. Thank you.
This year, the National Honor Society is awarding a $500 book scholarship to a very deserving senior member who exemplifies the 4 pillars of the National Honor Society: scholarship, leadership, service, and character. Jonathan Silva moved to the U.S. only a year and a half ago, but in that time, he has already made a mark on the Eastside High School community. Just this month, for example, Jonathan and the AP Calculus team took first place at the Math Olympics. He has also dedicated his time to something he loves, the secret band, where he was the lead guitarist and encouraged other members to gain lifelong confidence. We know him happens here, but he also performs for the city of Newark and provides the services for his church's jazz band. Jonathan is a hardworking individual as well as a dedicated student. He is always looking to improve and become a better version of himself. Next year, Jonathan Silva will be attending Case Western Reserve University in Ohio, where he will be majoring in engineering. The National Honor Society is happy to provide Jonathan with this scholarship to help him continue to strive for success. Congratulations, Jonathan, and thank you for all you have done for our community. Congratulations.
Before we continue, a huge shout out to Ms. Smith-Swearswat. Thank you so much for organizing and running the monitors and tech today. Show Ms. Saraswat some love. And now I'd like to introduce Mr. Victor Fernench.
Good afternoon, everyone. It is my honor to introduce our special partners from Montclair State University, Dr. Majid Assal and Ms. Danielle Lepps. They are here today to honor our first graduate of the Red Hawks Rising Teacher Academy. Please help me in giving a warm welcome to Dr. Zoll and Ms. Epps.
Good afternoon, and on behalf of Montclair State University's President, Dr. Jonathan Capel, congratulations to the class of 2022. We are here today to recognize one of your classmates who is joining the Red Hawk family to pursue her career as a teacher, where she has been awarded a presidential scholarship to help defray her cause at Montclair State. The Red Hawks Rising Teacher Academy recognizes Melissa D'Almeida.
Melissa, don't go anywhere. You're busy today. At this point, it's afternoon. Good afternoon. On behalf of the Newark Board of Education, it is an honor, and on behalf of the superintendent, as he mentioned earlier, and you are all witness as Melissa Almeida signs the first contract for student that is graduating from the Education Academy at Eastside High School and is receiving a promise of employment with the Newark Board of Education with a minimum promise of employment of $62,000. Melissa, please sign your contract.
And here is the official contract that is signed by yours truly and Melissa Almeida, which will be filed not only in my office, but the archives of the Newark Board of Education. Congratulations, Melissa Almeida, as the first student to graduate from the Education Academy. I also want you to know that the superintendent sent an email saying, a text to me, any one of you that graduates from this class that becomes a teacher within the next 4 years will also earn a contract. So please reach out to my office and you too can earn a $62,000 contract. Thank you so much.
At this point, I think it's afternoon, so good afternoon, everyone, again. I would like to welcome up one of our very, very special partners, Dean Elvie Vieira from Essex County College, to present the associate's degree for all of our students in our early college program that has become an Eastside High School tradition.
Good afternoon. Muy boa tarde. My name is Elvie Vieira, and 40 years ago today, I was class of 1982, so I too am an Eastsider. I bring greetings from Dr. Augustine Buachi, who's our Essex County College president, and our board of trustees. We're very happy to be a partner with Eastside and with the Newark school system and with Roger Leon, the superintendent, and our principal, Mario Santos. We have been working at this for several years now, and we're happy to award associate degrees in liberal arts to the students that are graduating today. So this is an amazing feat, and it always brings a lot of happiness to my heart. So I don't want to delay it any further, so Mr. Donovan is going to help me by stating everyone's names, and if you could please come up and pick up your diploma cover, we'll get this on the road. Thank you.
Paula Aguirre Sanchez. Daniela Alvarez Garcia. Rana Alves. Naomi Andrade. Guillermo Angamarca. Maria Beck. Mia Benitez. Edwin Puri Puestan. Genesis Hilario. Joan Campero. Wendell Da Cruz. Ariana de los Santos. Julia Dos Santos. Daphne Fancher. Esteban Flores. Gabriela Galiña. Jessica Garcia. Pedro Giraldes. Danilo Gomes. Kevin Guaman Caguana. Sabrina Guaman. Jair Gutierrez. Francisca Huega. Sumaya Islam. Brian Januario. Ibn Jones. Caitlin Mayfeld. Flavia Lima Silva. Luis Lopes Araujo. Eric Lopez. Kayla Loredo. Rachel Lucas. Camille Malaji. Bianca Mascareñas da Silva. Nube Maurisaca. Carolini Melato Rivero. Lubia Moraes da Silva. Ana Mota. Marcela Mora. Antonella Intipia Pidru. Dahaira Orellana. Paulina Ortega Ujiles. Jessica Pacho. Fiorella Paladines Castillo. Jennifer Gisby. Melanie Rebimbas. Jamie Rodriguez. Andrew Sanchez. Justin Sikjo. Gabriela Silva. Manuela Sotelo Quiñones. Brian Tenesaka. Gustavo Teutle. Erika Toapanta. Wileli Torres Herrera. Liliana Vasquez. Alexandra Venceso. And one last remark from the Dean for our 57 graduates with the associate's degree.
If I could have all of you stand. Congratulations, and then the power invested in me by Dr. Balachi and the Board of Trustees of Essex County College, you are awarded an associate's degree in liberal arts. Best wishes to all of you. Thank you.
Dr. Santos, at this time, it is our great pleasure to inform you that the seniors here assembled have met all of the requirements of the state of New Jersey and the Newark Board of Education. We therefore present to you the Eastside High School graduating class of 2022.
Yo, fuck John too much, man.
Gotta put the glasses on, and so, are you ready? All right. Having verified that each of you has met the requirements established by the state and the district, I have the great honor of declaring you graduates and welcoming you into the proud company of alumni of Eastside High School. Alumni. Now, the diplomas will be granted.
That's all. He was like, chill.
Paula Aguirre Sanchez. Daniela Álvarez Garcia. Lara Alves. Naomi Andrade. Guilhermo Angumarca Guaman. Maria Beck. Mia Benítez. Edwin Buri Weston. Brian Januário. Derek Zelaya Rainho.
Genesis Cabrera. John Campero Espada. Wendell Da Cruz. Julia Dos Santos. Ariana de los Santos Diaz. Daphne Bencher. Samsere Flag. Bellany Rebimbas. Naida Solano. Anna Carolina Mota.
Esteban Flores Rodríguez. Gabriela Galiña. Jessica Garcia. Pedro Giraldes. Danilo Gomes. Sabrina Guaman. Kevin Guaman. Jair Gutierrez. Sumaya Islam. Francisca Huega.
Ibn Fuquan Jones. Caitlin Leitão. Flavia Lima Silva. Luis Lopes. Eric Lopez. Kayla Loureiro. Rachel Lucas. Camille Malaji. Bianca Mascarenhas da Silva. Nubi Maurisaka.
Caroline Melato Ribeiro. Lúbia Moraes da Silva. Marcela Moura. Antonella Antíbia Pedro. Danjaira Orelhana. Paulina Ortega. Jéssica Pacho. Fiorella Paladines Castillo. Jennifer Crispy. Yemi Rodriguez.
Andrew Sanchez. Justin Sicho. Gabriela Silva. Manuela Sotelo Quinones. Brian Tanisaka. Erica Tocanta Sassin. Lady Torres Herrera. Liliana Vasquez. Alexandra Venceslau.
Jonathan De Silva. Victor De Sosa. Ariana Garro Chavez. Lisa Guaman Lema. Adrian Hernandez.
Deborah Sierra. Wanda Cicada. Brian Solano. Melissa De Almeida.
Jack Abraham. Wilson Abreu Hernandez. Michael Acaro. Brian Aguilar. João Almeida. Ismael Álvares. Alexandre Alves. Nicolas Alves. Marquis Anderson. Wemerson Andrade Souza.
Grismali Rosario Perez. Mariana Afonso. Evelyn Alves dos Santos. Stephanie Amaral. Anna Andrade. Emanuele Andrade. Leslie Andrade. Rosemary Aracena. And Elisa Orujo. Michelle Asensio.
Larry Andrade. Carlos Andrade Bustamante. Johan Apalazo. Daniel Aguilar. Joshua Arce Vasquez. John Arias Lantigua. Junior Astudillo Paramo. Charlie Baez. Aleph Barbosa Portillo. Robs Barbosa.
Angelina Barrera. Simone Benson. Aaliyah Birch. Charlene Bautista. Natalie Bedmeo. Dalismar Berrios. Isamari Durango. Edie Bonilla Orellana. Glenda Caceres. Bianca Collado.
Michael Barroqueiro. Wilmer Organza Castaneda. Javier Brandão. Dave Braz. Rafael Brito. Angel Bueno Roja. Isaiah Cabrera, Adrian Caguana, Wilmer Calle, Wilson Campo Verde Cango,
Jacqueline Calva, Manelia Cartagena, Jeriana Cam, Jenny Caguana Guaman, Evelyn Chamanga Poletazid, Tanya Cedillo Zamora, Camila Chavez de Souza, Daniele Campos, Israt Chowdhury, Helene da Silva,
Christian Campoverde, Emerson Carvajal Llanes, Nicholas Carcheno, Angel Castillo, Joe Castillo, Yair Cepeda, Angel Ceballos Espinosa, Alex Clavijo, Jordi Coles, Yandel Colon,
Amy Cruz, Samantha Cruz, Nicole da Conceição, Kimberly Cruz, Sarah de Aguiar, Destiny da Silva, Eduarda da Cruz, Deborah da Silva, Stephanie Fernandez Henriquez, Arjani Garcia Aguilar,
Fabian Coronel, Gabriel Correa, Justin Couto, David Cruz, Rodrigo Cunha, Roberto Dolio,
Jesus Gomez,
Gabriel da Conceição, Gustavo da Silva, Matthew da Silva, Eric da Quilhena,
Tiffany de Oliveira, Yasmin de Oliveira Lopez, Lavinia Duval Goncalves, Mariana dos Santos, Kathleen Duarte, Alicia Hawkins, Kenia Granados Joya, Carol Goncalves, Natalia Green, Natalie Gomez,
Leon de Moraes, Kevin de Oliveira, check, 1, 2. Lucas de Oliveira, Leonardo de Souza, Cris Dias Chavala, Guilherme Dias Souza, Jason Douglas Sauce, Matthews dos Santos, Walafi dos Santos, Kayela Dover,
Margarida Freira, Ana Clara Firmino, Jamie Galindo, Keishla Garcia, Jessica Guamin Caguana, Erica Guamin Maurisaka, Jennifer Guayane Torres, Alejandra Guardado Garcia, Talia Muslim, Kelly Julissa Mejia,
Ariel Inchavaria, Josué Estela, Juan Felix, Eric Fernandez, Frank Fialho, Leandro Ferreira, Luiz Fonseca, Pedro Fonseca dos Anjos, Felipe Freitas Abreu, Brian Ferreira,
Rebecca Guimaraes. Alana Harada. Ashley Akiza Cortazar. Evelyn Himbo. Marilyn Hernandez. Emily LeBron Espinal. Sashalyn Espinoza. Shaylin Hernandez. Cindy Hernandez. Maria Loja Guasco.
Kevin Guillaume. Gabriel Jimenez. Eric Lopez. Kyron Grady. Brian Guaman.
Chino said you had like 3 girlfriends.
Eric Gonzalez. Oliver Gomez. Joshua Gonzalez Moreno. Danny Guaya Bagacela. Brian Gualpa Pucha.
Juliana Martinez. Manuela Mejia. Maria Meneses Barreto. Luisa Barreto. Shadimin Martinez. Isabelle Martin. Chanel Laura. Kimberly Lazaro. Jessica Lupien. Natalie Maldonado Santander.
Jose Gueron Lomas. Mauricio Guevara Hernandez. David John Ismail. Kevin Reed. Justin Hayward. Omar Ibarra Morales. Nazir Jackson. Jose Linson. Aiden Franco. Tayshawn James.
Lavinia Oliveira, Pamela McGovern Mota, Migdeli Melgar Roman, Carla Morocho Janza, Yara Martins da Silva, Victoria Veloso, Lisbeth Ojeda,
my 70 at, yo? Show me 70.
Glenda Montoya Guerra, Diana Moina Rodan, Raquea Pollard,
Andre Javier, Angel Jerez, Brian Jimenez, Walter Jumbo, Matthew Calvin, Jordan Alexis Lara, Jamar Lacosta Morales, Raul Lago, Javier Lara, Cesar Madrano Villatoro,
Genesis Ortiz Laureano, Catherine Paucar Ramos, Isabella Petrosky, Ashley Pintado, Michelle Narvaez, Ninel Núñez Quiñones, Carla Polanco Mercedes, Evelyn Pesantes, Naomi Rosario, Adriana Ruiz,
Angel Lizo Yema Crispy, Alan Loja, Steve Loja, Raimi Lopez Diaz, Anderson Macas Fernandez, Raya Malansky, Christian Maldonado, Samba Mangasuba, Exo Martinez Alvarado,
Melanie Ruiz, Victoria Osario, Rubia Pacheco, Kimberly Pereira, Diana Perez, Heidi Orellana, Emily Carlos Lopez, Beatrice Rabau, Milady Rosa, Gabriela Rosado,
Luis Martinho Rodriguez.
João Vitor Martins Pinto.
Sabir Matubar. Denis Melkor Omino. Mateus Menz Diaz. Carlos Mendoza. Julio Mirasol. João Victor Montero. Mateus Montero. John Mora Gomez.
Arleth Reyes. Alice Silva. Joyce Siqueira Gomes. Neilina Santos. Camille Senya. Brielle Siqueira. Linda Sanando. Lisbeth Salazar Urguiz. Natalie Sakazari. Luana Silva.
Lucas Moreno. Rodrigo Moyano. Kaiser Murphy. Fernando Navarrete. Edson Leonel Navas. Abdullah Nur Ruel. Jay Novilo. Joseph Nunes. Christopher Ochoa. Dylan Ojeda Anguamarca.
Yarima Santiago. Julia Souza Arruda. Janine Souza. Jennifer Souza dos Santos. Jamie Solar. Marianne Sosa.
Hey, yo, Jamie, Zeus over here, yo. Yo, Jamie.
Samantha Sosa.
Yo, Jamie, turn me up. Yo, Zeus right here with the brick. Yo,
Ashley
Jamie.
Solano.
Yo, Jamie right here. Jamie right here.
Dayanara Sosa.
Hey, yo, Jamie right there.
Marcola Olivera Souza. Fernando Oliveira. Andrew Oliveira. Angel Ordonez. Elijah Oviedo. Carlos Palacios Ruiz. Axel Palacios. Israel Paneto. Christopher Pantaleon. Enrique Pardal.
Cambridge. Tatiana Thornton. Madeline Soto Miranda. Anarelis Tapia. Anushka Torres. Brianna Torres. Armalise Torres. Crystal Verdi Carrion. Angelise Torres Maigua.
Gray Honda. R11PKA. Hyundai. Gray Hyundai. Please move your car. You are being towed.
Samantha T-Bon.
Carlos Jew Mike Perales. Jonathan Fauster. Josué Haas Avalos. Virginia Perez. Joshua Penafiel Clavijo. Brandon Perez. Jonathan Perez Rueda. Lionel Pinula Muco. Jordan Perez Rivera. Alexander Quesada.
Evelyn Tanazaka Tanamasa. Luz Tamai Guaman. Julianette Zayas Cintron. Virginia Okia Reyes. Myra Verdugo. Maria Verdugo. Lorena Upengui Minchala. Karen Vicuna Leon. Bianca Vega. Amanda Boyski Molo.
Vinicius Pereira Costa. Jeremy Pena Morillo. Kevin Quevedo Romero. Prom King Manny Quesada. Dylan Quimbaya. Javel Quintão. Brian Quinteros. Walter Kishpilema Pichasaka. John Kishpi. Kevin Reguero.
Jocelyn Murillo Palma. Kimberly Rosie Yauri. Amari Zapata. Leslie Eileen Zaruma Alvarez. Jennifer Mas Alonso. Dayari Taveras Mendez. Diana Briones. Lady Ramos. Ariana Rodriguez. Aaliyah Gomez.
Jordi Reyes Diaz. Johnny Reyes Reyes. João Ribeiro Coimbra. Ryan Ribeiro Nunes. Alan Rodrigues. Brian Ribeiro. David Ribeiro. Benjamin Rodrigues Fortunato. David Rocano Narvaez. Danielle Roy. Christian Rodriguez. Hazer Rodriguez Santos. Jose Rojas Luna. Joscar Romero. Jeremiah Ruiz. Gregory Salas. Brian Salazar Vascones. Rodrigo Santos Martins. José Santos Ulloa. Kevin Suriel Espinal. Alexis Sarango. Kevin Sarango. Gustavo Silva. Brandon Siqueira de Paula. Durrell Smith. Nasir Souza. Christian Steele. Lenin Sumba Chuki. Brad Tapia. Frank Tapia. Jesse Taveras Valdez. Yudis Taveras. John Quinta Marquez. Brian Torres Narvaez. John Tubon.
Fuck John! Fuck J-Ben! Fuck J-Ben!
Rodrigo Uehara.
Fuck J-Ben! Fuck J-Ben! Go fuck John!
Herman
Go fuck J-Ben! Dude, no fuck J-Ben! No fuck J-Ben!
Miguel Valentim. Angel Vasquez. Bradian Luis Vasquez. Larry Velez. Carlos Veloso. Jordan Vera. Nasir Watkins. Pedro Santos Dias. Wilker Yaxco.
Ryan Cooper.
Brian Yunga. Patrick Yunga. Luis Yupandi Chala. Jonathan Zamora Gomez. Jacob Paredes. Newton Torres. Luigi Vega Lopez. Owen Velasquez. Santiago David Lema Kirdube. David Owani. Cauã Costa. João Simões Stefano. Michael Souza Gomes.
Class of 2022. You're in my heart. You'll always be in my heart. Please stand up. Now move your tassels to the left. Congratulations, class of 2022. You are now alumni. Woo! Use it. Não esqueça da colher de pau. I told you I was going to talk about it. My colher de pau. Love you guys. Don't forget to love your parents and appreciate them and thank them for making you possible to be here.
Thomason, handoff, has room. He's got the first down. He stays on his feet. Thomason dives. Touchdown! First title since 2016. Phillips with numbers 3-on-1. The finish and a 4-point Pirate lead. Pitch is hit in the air, right field. Reed going back on it. He's still back. He's looking up, and it one hops up against the wall. On his way to score is Harcourt. Heading to third is Sprock. He'll put the brakes on and scamper back to second base. There's a shot and a goal! Charles Giordano to put Seton Hall Prep up 2, and they're 5:37 away. Up by 2. They have a 2-on-1. The puck is jarred free. Mendoza scores! The puck was knocked free right to the stick of Rocco Mendoza, and it's 4-1 Pirates. One of New Jersey's premier high school basketball teams gets their coverage from D1 Media Pro, and it goes like this. Finds Floyd to tie things up. Tie game! 62 apiece. 90 seconds. Floyd attacking and throws it down. Corey Floyd. A missed opportunity down low behind the back to Bueno and one. Lawrence with Floyd. He'll lob it up. On a slam. Too low for Dunn. Wilcher to Floyd. Lays it in and one on the lob. Thought about the three. Drives baseline. Oh, what a start for Corey Floyd. Rowdy here with Corey Floyd after a tough. Wilcher, 3. Got it. Simeon Wilcher is fired up. And Simeon Wilcher all alone with the flush. Rowdy here with Simeon Wilcher. And a pass taken away by Marshall. And he'll throw it down
tosses it ahead to Valencia. Serene driving and throws it down. He can't get around and a turnover. Corey Floyd has it. Step through lane and found the basket. Marcus Cerroti here with Roselle Catholic head coach Dave Boff. Dave, you're coming up.
Now it's your time to join.